Hi Cancers, this is Kathy. Welcome to my channel, Kathy Mamolen, Psychic Medium. Welcome to a April, May, June single psychic prediction. Today I'm going to ask my spirit guides what's next in love, what's coming for you in the next couple of months, next few months. I do have some charms, initials, lots of clues, lots of evidence. Please use this reading to help you to manifest a love that you are worthy and deserving of, or to confirm a love that's come into your life recently. Welcome back, everybody. Welcome to anybody that's newly guided for the first time. Spirit, I call upon you for loving messages for my Cancer, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus. Cross watchers are always welcome. Spirit, I ask you to guide us with loving messages. What is it that you need us to know at this time? What is it that you have for us? I am listening. I have a doorway. New doors are opening. Welcoming love. It seems so easy. You know, it's not that easy. It's hard to find that love. I know that, but all it takes is one door to open. All it takes is one introduction. All it takes is they're saying one moment in time. Okay. So we're just waiting for that one moment when your life changes. I have a locket, guarded emotions, seeking trust. Okay, working on that. I feel like I'm learning to let down my guard. I'm hoping that in the next relationship I have more trust, something like that. I have feathers, lightness, divine messages. Look for a white feather. It's definitely signs from your angels. It feels like somebody in the spirit world in particular is sending you this love. So it could be somebody who knows you better than you know yourself and says, I'm going to pick out your person. I'm going to send this person your way. So I think that happens a lot. I do. I feel you've got somebody very special in the spirit world where you meet your person. You're like, oh God, my mother would have loved you. My father would have loved you, you know? So it's that kind of a feeling. My whole body's tingling. You definitely have somebody in the spirit world that wants to send you love. How gorgeous. I have a Lover's card. You are well on your way. Beautiful. I have a Queen of Swords. I have a Seven of Swords. I have an Empress. The Seven of Swords is kind of what I felt with this locket card. It's interesting that it lined up with it because it was more of a, I want to trust. I know that not everybody is going to hurt me. I'm hoping that I can trust wholeheartedly again. I'm hoping that I can, really believe in my person, and not worry about things like somebody cheating on me or leaving me or abandoning me. So I feel like you're aware of it. It's not going to deter you or hold you back. But you're definitely aware of it. And maybe it's something that you are saying to yourself, I want better this time for me. I want to feel like I trust. I want to feel like I'm in it for the long run. So I think that feels nice. I got to tell you, I mean, I've got this Queen energy, this Empress energy. So I think that I've got somebody who's looking at you as not only beautiful, but super smart. They could be really impressed with that, like you're it, you're the package. And, sometimes it's one or the other. I find somebody that's really kind of on the same page as me intellectually, but I'm not that attracted to them. Or I'm really attracted to somebody and they open their mouth and they're like a total airhead. And, it's like, what am I going to talk to this person about for the rest of my life? So the fact that you have both, the fact that you communicate, you're intelligent, you're intellectual, you hold your own, you're it. And then you have this beautiful, loving, beautiful, nurturing Empress energy. So I feel like you are definitely the package, and they've been struggling to find somebody who brings both to a relationship. I think that's true for a lot of people. Look at this beautiful Lovers card. I feel like that feels like my first kiss. I feel like I'm entering into first kiss, first date, first time we make love, first time we meet our families, just all those first. And it starts, it just starts with a first kiss. Boy, I think you are ready. I do. I think that what you have to offer, Cancer, is above and beyond what they are finding out there. They are, they're searching for somebody. They could be dating somebody. They could go on a lot of dates with different people, but nobody's really that combination. And they want that combination. Yeah, here's a 7 of Cups. I wouldn't be surprised if they say something along the lines of, like, I've been online dating for years. I date a lot of different people, but nobody that's ever really been kind of the whole package. I have a High Priestess. I have a 3 of Swords. They said believe in yourself. I have a King of Cups. Believe in yourself that you are attracting this King of Cups. Believe in yourself that I'm the catch. It's the person who walks around with their head held high that says, if you don't think I'm good enough for you, then you're not good enough for me. So that's how I want you to think, because you definitely are the combination of both. Okay. And that's that Ace of Swords. That's the truth. Okay. So they are going to see that in you. And it's more of a feeling of, I know that about myself also, but sometimes we need to be reminded we're our own worst enemy, Spirit just said. Can I have some initials? First initials, last initials. I have an N. I have an S. A. Z. I have a P. I have an O. T. B. I have another A. I have an R. E. I have a V. And I have another, another P. And I have a C. Okay. And then I have these other cards, which I like. And these are the first letter, second letter of either first name or last name on either side. So if you do have somebody in mind, maybe this is a confirmation. I got one jumping back here. S-A, F-R, P-E, J-U, R-E, L-O-D-E, C-R, J-U, J-A, and a D-O. Okay, so maybe those will be connecting to some of you, which would be wonderful. Spirit, can I have some feelings, emotions around this person, personality traits, something like that, something to look for? I have approachable. Okay, easy to talk to. I have trustworthy. Yeah, I do feel like you will be able to trust again. I feel like that's a hurdle for everybody, but nobody wants to be in a relationship where that's in the back of their mind. They want to put that to rest. They want to know their person is in it. I've got jumpers back here. I have kind. They're a leader. They could be in a leadership role with their work. They could be an entrepreneur, Spirit saying, owning their own business, their own boss. I'm in love with you. I'm not going to just love you. I'm going to be madly in love with you. So somebody who's, really falls in love for the right reasons, and you fall in love back, filled with love. Gorgeous. So you've got this beautiful energy coming. I'm transparent, detoxing. Don't worry about are they in rehab? That's not how that card comes into me. It's more of I've worked on getting some purging, old wounds. I've worked on getting rid of my past. I don't think about my past anymore, things like that. I do feel this overall friendliness. I do feel this, for lack of better terms, the nice guy, the person who kind of everybody has a tendency to get along with, or they are, they're friendly to everybody. You go to the grocery store, they're nice to the clerk, they're nice to the bank teller, they're nice to anybody, so just a really nice person. That could be one of the qualities you see in them. I have an Eight of Cups. I have an Ace of Pentacles. I have a Five of Swords. And I have a Two of Swords. I feel like this person struggles a little bit, not in a bad way, but because maybe they're not in a relationship, that they put too much emphasis, and they know it, on their own work, that they sometimes feel like they're too career driven or money driven. And I feel like they know it's not good, but I also feel like they do it because they don't have anything else to do. It consumes their time. It keeps them busy. They might own their own business. So it's just like there's always something to do. There's always something to think about. But I don't know if they think that that's healthy for them. And I think that they're looking for more of a life-work balance. And I think that they're hoping that whoever comes into their life that helps them kind of find that. So I don't think they have like a workaholic obsession. I feel more that they're bored. So they just jump on their computer and check their emails all the time. They're constantly thinking about the business, so they could work just literally 7 days a week because they don't have somebody to spend other time with. So that could be just something they struggle with. Yeah, I judge myself, and that could be something they talk to you about. I work too much would be how they say it. And you say, well, do you work too much because you have to, or do you work too much? And they might say, no, I work because I don't have anything else to do. If I don't have anything going on that day, I don't want to waste my time, and I can be productive and put a few hours into my business. So, and know that I'm doing something. So it could be more along those lines. I have a Knight of Wands. They're passionate about what they do. I have a World. They're waiting for the right one, is how it just came in. They're waiting for somebody that they said they can wrap their arms around, they can wrap their heart around. Very nice. So they're saying it's not every day that you meet somebody. So I think the first thing that's going to happen is when they meet you, they're going to recognize that you are definitely a step above, they just said. And they kind of see you as a very high quality person that they could see themselves with. So that, I think, opens their eyes to, wow, I don't want to drop the ball on this one. So they may be, I don't want to say aggressive, but certainly interested and definitely consistent. I would say that in a good way, not the nice guy who wants to see you again. When can I see you again? Thanks you for a date, something like that. Nice girl, nice guy. Let's get some charts. Let's see what they have. I've got some numbers, so let's grab the numbers first. Let's get these dice going and see if these numbers make sense to you. The number 23, 25. I have a 16, 5, 2, and 4. So April, May with those 4 and 5. That could be part of this reading. And let me get a scoop. I'm just looking for where I want to go. Okay, I feel drawn to this pile. And I'm going to go over here and get a couple more. Okay, so these have some tarot, like miniature tarot cards. So I'm going to do those first. This is a lion, Leo energy. And I have a... what is this? Is this my Wheel of Fortune? I think this is my Wheel of Fortune. So you've got a Wheel of Fortune, and you've got a Leo energy, a strength energy. I have a princess crown. I'm going to treat you right. Maybe they make you feel like a princess, a queen, a king, prince, Prince Charming. I have a clock that just came into me as it's just a matter of time. So it's like a little bit of a don't worry about the time, don't worry about when. Just assume that it's coming. Just assume this energy is already in the universe. I'm definitely going to go with this angel. What did they say earlier? Signs from angels are sending you this love, whether it's feathers, dimes, flickering lights, a chill in your body that a spirit has come to visit you. But your angels are definitely sending you this love. I love that. Let's see, what is this? I've got leaves. This is a leaf, a golden leaf. A little bit of I struck gold energy. A little bit of, it's not just an everyday leaf, it's a golden leaf. So again, it goes back to you're not like everybody else. You're the package. You've got these beautiful qualities on both sides. You're intelligent and beautiful, So yeah, I mean, you're not just a pretty face and you're not just something to look at. So you've got a brain and that they like that. So they're saying a golden opportunity to create a life together. So I'm going to go with that. That feels nice. I have French fries. Okay. I have a downfall. I'm going to say fast food. I'm going to commit to, could be a very particular fast food, or it could just be fast food in general. That I'm sorry, I grew up on fast food. I like to go through McDonald's drive-throughs. I know it's not good for me. I eat the bad stuff, but I like fast food. So I'm going to say that could be a clue. I don't worry about it. I have a little love seat. Okay, came into me as a love seat. So it was kind of like sitting on this sofa together, and it feels like an intimate conversation. It feels like a heart-to-heart conversation on this kind of little love seat. We're very close. We're talking heart to heart. What is it that you want? What is it that I want? Something like that. I have a cactus. Okay. They're saying prickly on the outside, and it was a little bit of a feeling of this person could put up their guard a little bit, and you may have to get through the prickly part, which is I've been hurt one too many times, or I've been manipulated by people. I just want to make sure that you're real. I just want to make sure that you're sincere. So it was a little bit of their guard is up, almost like, the hair on the back of their neck goes up when people say things. And it's kind of like they have this sense about people. So I guess they have to get through something like that. I would say it that way. So it's on both sides. That happens. Here's another big leaf. But I like the golden leaf. This love will grow. No doubt in my mind. What's this little guy? This is a little teddy bear with a flower. How about teddy bear hugs, big bear hugs? This person could be a hugger. Maybe that's the clue. Like they just are, they hug everybody. They said they're very, very friendly. So they could be a hugger, the person who every time somebody walks through the door, they give them a big hug. Male or female, they're just a hugger. That's important. And I have a calculator. I always laugh at this because I don't remember the last time I used a calculator. I don't even know if I own one anymore. They're saying that numbers are important to them. Okay. Money is important to them. It's not their most important thing, but they do put a lot of energy into thinking about it. Maybe they're trying to build a business, like I said, building wealth. They could be in charge of all their own finances, of course. They could have a lot of responsibility, Spirit just said. It's not just supporting them, this business. It could be supporting other people. So they could be balancing their checkbook. They could be making sure there's enough money to hit payroll every week, so they could have a lot of responsibility on their shoulders as far as managing money. And I'm assuming they're very good at it because it feels like that it is. And then I have a Christmas tree. So they said honor before the holidays, but it felt like we will be together for the holidays. So I know that's a far way away. But for those of you that celebrate the holidays and you'd like to have somebody to celebrate with going into next year, this end of this year, then that would be nice. So, okay, so those are my charms. I should have zoomed in a little bit more, huh? Okay, let me show you those a little closer. Sorry about that. Okay, so here are the charms. Okay, so they were beautiful. And let's see what else they have for you. Spirit, can I have some additional messages? What is it that you need me to know? What is it that you want me to hear? How about when? When is this love coming, Spirit? I have December. Okay. Maybe we'll be together in December, kind of that we just had that. It's happening now. Nice. I have in a few weeks. Okay, look for a blackbird. Blackbirds. I have August. I had that Leo strength card earlier. So August energy, that could be important. And the bottom of the deck I have this week. And I also have another big feather. So I feel like the feather is important. I do feel like look for a weird feather, like I just found this beautiful, perfect feather. I keep finding feathers like all over the place and pretty consistently. And it's just, they're really, at this point, it could be like a lot. Spirit, what sign could they be? Let's just do that. What sign could they be? I have a Gemini, Leo. I have a Libra. I have a Virgo. And I have a Sagittarius. Okay. And let's get some loving messages. Overall, I really like this person's friendliness. I like the ease of this connection. I like the first kiss. I even like the little sofa in the heart-to-heart conversation. I felt that was very intimate. So it could be very nice. You guys could be really close. Spirit, please share with me. I'm totally into you. I love everything about you inside and out. Yeah, you've got it all. You are the love of my life. They said, I'm going to fall in love with you. You're the only one I want to be with. Trust me. I don't want to be with anybody else. They've taken a long time to find you. Trust me. They have been, they've dated other people, but nobody ever had that combination of what they were looking for and the intelligence and the emotion. Like nobody had that combination. And maybe they were starting to feel like, wow, maybe I'm being too picky. But at the same time, I don't think anybody wants to settle. That's not the answer. So this person was smart to kind of wait it out because they're going to find you and you're going to be perfect for them. I want to thank Spirit for these messages today. I want to thank you for being here. If you're new to my channel, please remember to hit that like and subscribe button. Thank you for your comments. If you would like to book a private reading with me, please visit my website, KathyMamolenPsychicMedium.com. Check out my other 2 YouTube channels, and I have those links in the description below. I hope you enjoyed your reading today, and we'll see you all again real soon.